Okay, everyone, so you have chosen to clear and channel the emotion of entitlement. Okay, so the very first thing we're going to do is we're just going to state it. Okay, 3 times in a manner that you feel is respectful and suitable for you. You can simply say, I'm choosing to channel and clear the emotion of entitlement. You could say, I'm noticing I'm feeling more entitled than is healthy. You could say, I'm ready to release and let go of the sensations of entitlement I carry. However you choose to say it, go ahead and say it 3 times. Awesome. So now we're going to go ahead and take our lemon essential oil, uncap it, and we're going to be taking 3 to 5 nice, deep, cleansing, calming breaths, inhaling this beautiful aroma and letting it start to work to balance those elemental energies in our system. We're going to take a breath in through our nose and out through our mouths. Now we're going to go ahead and take 3 to 5 more breaths while we're pressing on the release point at the base of our skull where our skull meets our spine. We're going to do pulsating pressure here because we're encouraging the flow of energy at this point so we can release the emotion of entitlement that has been stored in our body. Now we're going to go ahead and put our oil down, and we're going to give ourselves a chance to call to mind a memory where we felt entitled and that our rights and what we are birthright into was infringed upon. Okay, so as you're holding this memory, I want you to think about bringing as much into it as you can. Feel the time of day, sense how hungry you are, if there's smells or scents in the room, the tone and attitude you're using to talk and that's being used towards you. Okay, what are you wearing? How do those clothes feel on your body? As many sensory information as you could give yourself during this memory, the better. So go ahead now and close your eyes and let this memory play out like a movie scene. But again, allow yourself to feel the sensory input. And you may feel your body responding. This is a good thing. This is why we're using the lemon, so we open those channels within the body to let these emotional inputs have physical expression. There's no judgment, there's no criticism here, there's only awareness. If you need more time, go ahead and pause the video and come back when you're ready. For those of us that have finished the memory, we're going to go ahead and move forward. We're going to take our essential oil again, because we've just experienced that negative side, which we haven't let ourselves experience. So we're going to bring again more balance into our system. We're going to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouths, and we're going to push on the emotion points. This helps us channel the emotion and to let it free flow gently through our system again. And again, you might have some emotional sensations here. No judgment, no criticism, just let that come out. And now we're going to go to our alarm point, and you can scroll down and you can see that the alarm point for entitlement, we're going to clear it at our parathyroid. So our parathyroid, if we're right at the chin, then we're kind of midline in the chin. It's kind of right where our neck is curving, okay? And it's not pressure on the vocal cords, right? You can hear my voice is changing. So you're going to be right on the side of that, okay? So you're going to feel the vibration, but you're not going to feel constricted. So because it's close together, I can put my 2 fingers and hold on either side. If it's difficult for you and you just want to have 1 finger, I recommend having an inward and upward pressure here, not a digging in and not a digging back. Okay, so kind of inward and upward pressure. And if you're going to do one hand, you can go ahead and pause the video once we've done this breath work and go to the other side. Okay, so I'm going to go back to both fingers, and we're going to take 3 to 5 deep breaths, holding and pulsating this alarm point. And this is where we're really tapping into the place where this entitlement emotion is stored. So we're breathing in calmness and goodness, and we're breathing out all of this stored, stuck energy. One more breath here. Now we can put our limit down, and we're going to allow ourselves to feel that equal, opposite, parallel emotion. So the emotion we're going to channel now is respectful. Okay, so give yourself a moment to call to mind a memory where you were respectful of those who were around you, and you treated them with dignity as beloved sons and daughters of God, worthy of your time, your attention, your patience, and your compassion. If this is difficult, and sometimes it is because we've been stuck with these emotions for a long time, that's okay. There's no judgment, there's no criticism, only awareness. Then I want you to call to mind a memory you hold of a friend, a loved one, or family member who embodied this beautiful emotion of respect. And if that isn't something you can pull up vicariously, then then please call a scene in a movie or a scene in a book that you've read. And allow that memory to play out like a movie scene in your mind's eye. And again, while you're here, you may have emotions come through and bodily sensations, and just let them play out. This is beautiful movement, bringing balance into your system. No judgment, no criticism. Laughter, tears, shrieks, gasps are all welcome here. If you need more time, go ahead and pause the video and come back when you're ready. For those of us who are ready to move forward, we're going to go ahead and say our way out affirmation. This is the empowerment we've just received from being able to experience both sides of the emotion and to pull out greater perspective. So you're going to choose one of these statements, or a statement that rings more true for you, that you're going to say 3 times, boldly, courageously, out loud. I am compassionate. Or, I can show myself and others compassion. Or, I am free to experience God's compassion for me and to give what I receive. Choose the one that feels the most suitable for you and say it 3 times out loud. So now we're going to go ahead and take our lemon, and we're either going to drop a drop in our palm, or we're going to circle a few times with our roller bottle. Okay, we're going to do a gentle palm circle 3 times, counterclockwise. And then we're going to take our fingers in the oil, and we're going to push back on the alarm point, that parathyroid alarm point. And we're going to take 3 to 5 breaths here. If it's difficult to inhale the aroma of the essential oil, that's fine. You can just put your hand down. So we're honoring that transfer of energy we just allowed to take place. We can repeat the beautiful affirmation we said in our head or even out loud. And continue to encourage the soft flowing energy and the release of that stagnant energy. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to press on the points at the back of the head in order to stop this pattern of emotions from coming up again. We don't want to be back where we just were. We want every time we do this that it gets less and less and less, and that the emotion flows freer and freer and freer. So 3 to 5 beautiful cleansing breaths here, acknowledging the wonderful safety you've created for yourself, and releasing the want to hold on and repress what you're feeling. Acknowledging the beauty of knowing that you can do positive things with what you're feeling, and releasing this expectation of holding things that feel bad. Acknowledging that you've just empowered yourself to make amazing changes in your life. And releasing stagnation. Now, I always like to just end with a beautiful inhalation of the oil. Okay, now that you've experienced this wonderful technique of clearing and channeling entitlement, I invite you to go to the next section to provide some feedback. Let us know how this was for you, how you feel now, and definitely, if you're willing, give me a couple of comments or feedback. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really hope this is something that's going to be able to make positive changes in your life. Have a blessed day and oil away.